Y aquí tenemos un pava. Vale, está aquí. Esto es el campamento fantasma. A ver qué nos encontramos. Tengo ganas de llegar al fondo del asunto. Tengo ganas de llegar al fondo del asunto. A ver. ¿Me dicen algo esta gente? No, me dicen nada. Tienen huevos. Decir nada a la gobernadora. A ver.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
You two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long
Mucho
time.
tiempo.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us?
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I'm Siora, Donegad, of the Gaiusrad.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this
No son
town.
bienvenidos.
What goes on here is only the guards'
Es cosa de la
business.
guardia.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret, even from your comrades in the
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is
Soldados de élite.
sensitive, and our location, obviously.
Does this man not realize that I'm...
I noticed you're a native, but you're a friend of Kurt's. So
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this.
we're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How's it organized?
The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
only the best come here. Those who have combat experience.
Son los mejores
Once
que
they
hay aquí.
arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the
En el suelo, en el
environment
campo.
gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh, I didn't know he was one of my condolences. I was told he died in an
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable.
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed.
Vale,
Good thing
vamos
you
a
know
ver.
this captain so well.
Lieutenant,
Respectfully, Captain.
here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation.
At your orders. I'm listening.
How do the various squadrons in this camp...
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more...
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated
Asesinos
with
antes que soldados.
assassins.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the set.
Vale.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline.
You mean to blindly follow orders? Even...
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know.
Vale.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past. And when I...
That's very impressive. And
Yes, of course.
Vale. Mira, tenemos...
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin.
Your cousin is a governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my ability.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
the other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been...
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor.
I guess it was one of your recruits.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like...
Eso para que han hecho el encubrimiento, al final ha sido peor. Pueden haber dicho que ha muerto en combate o lo que sea y punto. Al fin y al cabo están en guerra, aunque no sea con este escuadrón.
Lieutenant,
Captain.
my friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain.
Can you tell us about your squadron?
I don't know what else to tell you. Exactly what you'd expect from the best.
Mejores soldados,
What kind of training takes place in your...
Combat in natural settings.
entornos naturales.
Combat against
Contra magia de
I'm
los
very
salvajes.
curious about how you train against the magic.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very...
That's a pity. It would definitely be...
Vale,
I
vale.
heard the recruit Rainer trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one.
Murió no
He
hace mucho.
died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell.
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on.
I hope that it won't take too long.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here then?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it.
Todavía hay misterios. Y que... ¿ah? Interroga a los reclutas.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease.
Me? At your order.
You look exhausted. Is training...
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Take me.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your...
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Our squadrons, Captain.
You seem
fuerza
concerned
de la
about your
sombra.
comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all. Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Rainer.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer.
Se marchó.
He left.
¿Cómo que se marcha?
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rainer left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, madam. Captain.
Good heavens. I feel like a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any
Mira
information...
cómo salimos de aquí. Por aquí.
It's as if their life depended on it.
¿Y estos van a saber algo? Bueno, puedo... Tendré que bajar por ahí.
go, soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your
Of course, madam.
How would you describe your training?
Yes, we do. Well, not ex-
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in...
Yes.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
Tienes dificultad en recordar cosas.
Very good.
Como no
The
dicen
Phantom
nada.
Squadron is made up only of the very
Do
best.
you trust your comrades?
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who
Solo los que no
aren't-
son fuertes, o sea que hacen alguna cosa
That's
extraña.
strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident...
No, it's not that.
Very well.
Excellence. Captain.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his...
Soldier!
Captain.
At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about
No
it.
tengo nada que decir.
Go on, it's not a difficult question.
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't
Nos
complain,
podemos quejar.
Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it. You're very united in this squadron. At least,
United. You could say that.
Hasta
yes.
la muerte.
Until...
that's rather sinister. Does the name...
Yeah. Well, no.
Sí,
Not
no.
really.
You seem rather
Sí o no.
hesitant.
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell
No
you
puedo
anything
contar
about
nada.
recruit, and we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Vil.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go. Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Ah, tenemos que interrogar otra vez a este. Vale.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry, Captain Kurt will make sure you're superior.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think he'd say anything as long as she was...
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll know.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close...
Very well. What would you like?
What's really going on here? We know that
This is supposed to be a training camp for
Un
the guards
campamento de
elite.
entrenamiento para la Guardia de
That's
Élite.
what we're told every day. But
En
in
realidad
reality,
es un infierno.
it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than
Es
anything
una
else.
tortura.
We're constantly beaten and
Nos dan
humiliated,
palizas y nos
and
humillan.
the slightest complaint only leads, they even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk.
Se dirigen unos a otros.
Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
And they call us barbarians.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hospital. What they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
Es más útil para asesinos.
What's really going on?
This is supposed to be a training camp for the guards elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. That's what we're
Me
told.
sonó...
As for Raina, do you know what...
Yes.
¿Qué le ocurrió?
One
Un
day
día
he
no lo
just couldn't
soportó más.
stand it
Desobedeció
any
las órdenes, tomó
longer. He
represalias
disobeyed
y hizo
orders,
daño
he fought
a
back,
gente.
and people got
El asunto
hurt.
se fue de
They
las
summoned him
manos.
for night
Lo
training.
convocaron para el
What does that
entrenamiento.
entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the weakest serve as punching bags.
Los
for the
más
others
débiles sirven
who are
como salvo
encouraged to beat
de boxeo
them.
para el
If
resto.
we refuse, we too become the targets.
Si nos negamos,
If you're
corremos la
looking to
misma
punish
suerte.
Raina's murderer, you can start with me. We all have.
Se lo
Thank you
cargan
for
entre
telling
todos.
us all of this.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed.
We understand the risk you've taken.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain,
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Claro, el tema es quién ha ordenado crear este campamento. Haz como que abandones el campamento. ¿Podemos cotillar por aquí? ¿O no hay...? Así hay puertas, sí. Si hay puertas... A ver si se puede...
It's blocked.
Ah, está bloqueado. No nos deja ni pasar siquiera. Vamos a curiosidad por aquí. No hay nada...
It's blocked.
El tema es a qué órdenes responden, claro, que eso no es lo que no lo han dicho. Porque el gobernador tendría que saber algo. Y el gobernador no sabe nada de este campamento. Vamos a hacer como que nos vamos.
Kurt, Wilhelm has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They are humiliated. Rainer wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you...
Yes. But he told me it's not
Entrenamiento
really
nocturno.
training. That recruits are summoned. You know about this kind of training.
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past.
I'm so sorry.
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refuse.
You're full of anger, Sengots.
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen.
Buscaremos el
search the
campamento,
barracks,
buscaremos los
private
barracones.
quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
La oficina. Vale, ahora sí que podemos... registrar. Demasiado... Es un poco ridículo que siendo un campamento fantasma esté tan poco vigilado por la noche. A ver, por aquí no hay nada. No, tenemos que ir para allá. Ahora, ¿esto dónde está? Planta superior. Y el sótano también. Vamos a la planta superior. Aunque por aquí no hay nadie, tío. No están ni durmiendo, estarán por ahí de maniobras. A ver. Teóricamente. ¿No es esto la oficina? ¿Será por aquí? Ah, sí, esto es la oficina. Llave de la sala de torturas, madre mía. Carta del comandante. Posiciones cercanas a los gobernadores.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to... But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems.
Ese es el comandante el que está
Including
detrás de
about
esto.
the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all.
Vale. Si podemos llevar algo más, nos llevamos algo más, ¿eh? Eso por descontado. Aquí no hay mucho loot, ¿eh? En este... Vamos a ver si lo hemos investigado todo. Esto es todo lo que hay aquí, ¿no? Lo único... Ahí como un... Ah, vale. Es el dormitorio. Vale. Vale, sí, sí. Ya hemos investigado todo. Por aquí no. Y ahora al sótano. Entre un calabozo.
Locked. This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too
Mira,
well.
aquí tiene como un libro.
Fear, blood.
Aquí unos cuantos muertos, ¿eh?
These people have turned this place into a site of suffering.
Falta de sueño.
It will take years of work to erase its traces.
This document explains a lot. They torture. Rainer shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a...
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay.
Kurt. Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it?
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, how...
Va. Arrestar al capitán Rolf. Vale.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
Evitar muertes. Lo tenemos complicado, ¿eh?
You are full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids.
Vamos a guardar aquí. Que se viene misión complicada.
We'll do what we can.
Se viene misión complicada.
I
Ah,
can't
mira.
promise anything
Hay
more.
que ir a esa parte del campamento. La montaña esa, ¿eh? La montaña tiene ahí tiene como luz. No sé si es luz, lava o qué es exactamente. Por aquí, esto es... Todo recluta Wilhelm. Arresta al capitán Rolf. No sé si hay que hacerlo en un orden concreto. Vamos a arrestar primero al capitán. Ya sí. Muerto el perro, se acabó la rabia.
It's blocked.
Está bloqueado esto, ¿eh? O sea que o encontramos la llave por algún lado, no vamos a poder. Igual tenemos que hacer primero lo del recluta. Vale, pues vamos.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
I'll teach you how to dance.
Y no podemos. Coño. ¿Y cómo bajamos ahí? Ah, por aquí.
Come on, I'll teach you how to dance.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it.
Carisma.
When my master of arms was in the guard, he always repeated, fight with honor. What honor is there in lynching one of your own when he's defenseless? What honor is there in being forced to kill one another the moment one of you refuses to toe the line?
Save your moralizing. All that matters is success. Being the best.
Show them how far their honor will get them against your training.
I'll teach you
Vaya hostias, meto con el... Eso es muy duro. Para mi sable. Pero no para mi pistola. Pues, ala. Toma por saco. Bueno, lo bueno es que se han resistido es el loot.
I'm wounded, but I'll survive.
You'd better stay here until we've taken care of the camp's
I'll
captain.
try to dress my wound in the meantime.
Well then, let's go. We can't let...
Vale, ahora tenemos que ir a por el... Oh, aquí cositas, ¿eh? Martillo. Lo único que no tengo ningún personaje que use martillo. Esto es lo malo. Vale, tenemos que volver al campamento. A ver, se me ha dejado loot. Estoy loco, ¿qué? Vale, un poco de grito. Vale, vámonos.
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach
Ya decía yo que tenemos
discreetly.
que ir primero a por el comandante, pero bueno.
It's blocked.
Ah, está bloqueado, pero podemos pasar a través de la casa, ¿no? Espera. Claro, no se me había ocurrido, tío. No se me había ocurrido. Espérate. Vale, teóricamente parece que hay una puerta ahí, pero... Ah, vale, es más abajo. Aquí no hay puerta. Aquí esto es una despensa. Planta inferior. Ah, en la planta inferior está. A ver. La puerta. A ver. Aquí hemos estado. Ah, esa puerta. Vale, esa puerta no la habíamos usado. Vale. ¿Está aquí este hombre? No. No. ¿Dónde está este hombre? Ajá. Cuidado,
It's blocked.
Bloqueada también, Cobarde. Tiene huevos. No, no nos dejan, iba a decir, ¿nos dejan pasar? No. ¿Nos vamos a tener que cargar a todo el campamento? Mierda, la cámara. ¿Qué? ¿No sabéis luchar contra magia? Este está aquí luchando él solo. Bueno, se ha apañado bastante bien, ¿no? La mierda de loot. ¿Qué nos anda esta gente? Bueno, el capitán no sé dónde está, pero se ha tenido que enterar ya los disparos que vamos a por él. Pero a ver si hay alguna puerta abierta, porque... No, por aquí no. Entonces, ¿por dónde? No sé si... ¿Habrá alguna llave o algo? Por aquí no se puede. Por aquí sí. A ver, igual por ahí. Igual aquí por aquí. No, aquí no hay nada.
It's blocked.
Está bloqueado. Ya, pero... Es como no haya una llave por aquí o algo. No se me ocurre cómo desbloquearlo. A ver. En su oficina estaba la llave de las mazmorras, pero... no había más llaves. Y aquí tampoco veo nada. Ah, vale. Por aquí hay un atajo. Bien, bien. Capitán, no te esperabas esto, ¿eh? Ahora tenemos que pelarnos con toda esta gente. Espérate. Espérate que no sé cómo voy de munición. Ah, vale, 65. Bien.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers. The traitors must die.
O sea, quieren matar incluso a la gobernadora.
Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors.
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to
Las
us if
órdenes
we
las
don't
da
obey.
la comandante que soy yo.
To arms, attack.
50%, ¿eh?
Must I remind you what happened to Rayna?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
No. No. Honor and glory. Let's surrender. Anything is better than dying.
How dare you? You know what awaits you.
Shut up, you idiots.
Las consecuencias serán que
You're no
vamos a
longer in
arrestar a
position to
vosotros.
threaten anyone.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards.
Their training wasn't finished, Captain. And the speeches were so convincing.
Silence! Where is this second?
They're not coming, Rolf.
The victims of your absurd manipulation died in vain.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
Este va a ser boss.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Toma. No eres tan duro, ¿eh? No era tan duro. Hasta luego. Bueno, arrestar. Más que arrestar, lo hemos arrestado para siempre. Ya el sótano fantasma. Cuidado. ¿Y el sótano? Espera.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
You seemed really attached to
He
it.
brought some memories back. I was a bit like him at his age. After
Sentía
all, I
responsable.
recruited him.
Si había algo más entre ellos.
Don't be foolish. It's just that you seemed so hurt about everything.
That's kind. I'm sorry I made that stupid comment. I should have known that you were far too subtle to feel like that. Anything else?
Vale.
You told me that you enlisted at a very young age.
Some, yes. Why?
Su primer amor. Cuidado.
Why don't you tell me about your first?
There isn't much to tell. It was pretty soft. You know what I mean. I think I remember you making eyes at...
Oh, Kurt. How can you be so naive?
Please, you were but a child. You weren't into old... Anything else?
Vale, vámonos.
I must leave you.
Vamos a ver lo que hay en el sótano.
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes.
Ah, vale, eso es.
I'll be fine.
What
Nadie
about you,
más, joder,
Wilhelm?
nos hemos cargado a medio
Thank you
campamento.
for saving my life. Without you,
Los únicos los que no han querido atender a razones.
This is not what the Guard is about. In the meantime, you stay here to take care of survivors, Wilhelm. I'll make sure you receive your transfer orders quickly.
I'll do my best, Captain. Thanks again.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come...
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's...
Vale. Ah, y el... Mierda. Y la lleva al sótano... No sé qué... No sé qué habría en el sótano, porque el sótano lo hemos mirado, más o menos.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed...
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but...
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having on...
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyal, but Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I...
Vale, reputación más 3. Vale, ¿dónde estamos? Mierda. Que la lío. No, no, no. Quería hablar con Kurt.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
Rolf appeared to know you well. What
A little bit of both. I wouldn't have willingly chosen. He was always picking at me to make sure that he was the best. I suppose we all have someone like this in our past.
In fact, Constantine always spared me. But I don't know if you remember, but she could not stop me. She always thought I was too unkempt, never delicate enough. She would do...
Yes, I remember now. That brat was... You were far superior to her. Which probably... Anything else?
Sieglinde appears to know you well.
We fought together. Actually, up until now, I fought by your side.
Yet you still managed to
I
surprise.
certainly hope so. Finding pleasure in discovering new aspects of... Anything else?
No,
I
vamos.
must leave you.
Vale, y ahora teóricamente tendríamos que comentar todo esto al comandante, ¿no? Pero a ver, aquí hemos entrado.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, con este
No,
no podemos
thank
hablar
you.
nada más. ¿Cómo se llama este? Manfred. Manfred no sé si estaría al tanto de todo lo que ha pasado. Vale. Pues teóricamente hemos acabado esta misión. Lo único que es... Según la conversación decían como que teníamos que hablar todavía con el comandante, no sé qué. No, con el gobernador igual, no. No, ha acabado más o menos. O sea, decían eso en la conversación, pero teóricamente esto ha acabado. Vale. Entonces, vamos a ver. Tenemos el culto mediático. Estas son misiones primarias. Misiones secundarias. Vamos a intentar hacer las misiones de compañeros. A ver. Si ahora hemos llegado también al final. Vale, este no me dice nada más. Vale, y este hombre también. Ya hemos hablado todo lo que teníamos que hablar con Kurt.
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
Vale, entonces vamos a ir a... Vamos a casa. Está guapa las calles, ¿eh? Muy inmersivo el entorno. Por ahí, sí. Nos vamos a casa, cambiamos de compañeros y vamos a hacer las misiones de los otros compañeros. Martillo este. Esto tampoco... No me lo puedo... Igual se lo puedo poner... A ver. ¿Lo puedo poner Kurt? Le pega más, ¿no? Tendría... Ah, por el botín. Esto tiene más resistencia. Vale, de momento vamos a dejar así. Es casi parecida a esta, pero en verde. Y yo no me lo puedo poner porque no tengo constitución. Le voy a dejar así porque prefiero la probabilidad de botín. Y de momento no estamos teniendo problemas de que mueran los compañeros. Entonces... esto lo voy a tirar. La pistola es la de este hombre. A ver. Guantes... No, no voy a... A ver, espérate. que llevas encima. Bien, tiene 120. Ah, claro, es que nos ha caído otra igual. Nos ha caído otra igual. Exactamente igual. Y esta es 128. Pues nada. Pues la 128. Amigo. Este va chetadísimo, ¿eh? El martillo también se lo puede poner. Este quita más armadura, pero menos daño. Los dos son un poco pochos, la verdad. Te lo voy a reciclar. La armadura de guerra de Teleme. Está guapa la armadura, visualmente. Resistencia mágica. Ah, mira, tiene forzar cerraduras este hombre. Esta está mejor. Pero voy a quedarme con esta de forzar cerraduras por si en un momento dado nos da ese perk. Podríamos cambiar nosotros el perk. Vale, esto los vamos a guardar. De momento los vamos a guardar. Ya veremos lo que hago con ellas. Esto también. Y eso no, porque es para vender. Vale. Y... bueno, ahora vamos a cambiar compañeros. Kurt, ya estamos. Pues voy a coger a este, aunque no me cae muy bien. Y a Vasco. Con lo cual, a ver. Formar equipo. Vamos a... vamos a quitar a Kurt y así. Y así ahora. Vamos a poner a Petrus y a Vasco. Escudo y estallido de sombra. O sea, esto es como una especie de mago. Vale. Pues ahora vámonos. Y vamos a ver qué misiones tenemos. Voy a empezar por Vasco, que creo que todavía...
I'd like to know more about my family. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you...
Vamos a ver.
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorene.
Vamos a hablar a la señora Morang. A ver, ¿qué nos cuenta la señora?
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health.
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know some...
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been... Last I heard about it, he was doing business. But that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful. But I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she... I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Do not worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business... We are thinking about becoming associates.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son
Es un
is a
pésimo
poor
compañero de
business
negocios.
partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help
Sé que
you
son
with
gente un
any
poco
other
turbia.
matter?
My lady,
Vale, vámonos. La señora Claire, la asociada. Hombre, si han vendido un hijo, muy gente muy honesta no debe ser. Si han vendido un hijo por temas de negocios, por dinero. A ver quién es. Teóricamente está por aquí, ¿no? A ver. ¿Es esta? ¿Es esta? Sí, es esta chica. No le veía la...
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
are you Madame Clerk?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
Sí, su
You don't
niñera.
seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern.
Carisma. Carisma habrá que subirlo un poco más, ¿eh?
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure.
La Hitmet.
And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't...
Who is this client?
His name is Farrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist district. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. With Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
Vale. Vale, eso está en otra ciudad, sí. Aquí, en Quimet. Y aquí tenemos algunas misiones de historia que ya veremos. Igual las hacemos de paso. Se pone interesante, ¿eh? Me gustan las tramas que se van abriendo y cómo se desarrolla todo. Estaría guay poder mirar los mapas para ver lo que tenemos hecho. Para organizarme mejor. Ver una imagen global del mapa. Por lo menos poder abrir el mapa sin tener que viajar. Y a ver qué tenemos ahí. Pero bueno. Ah, mira, tenemos lo de los rebeldes también. Vale, pues vamos a ir aquí. No puedo, por aquí no podemos bajar porque esto es un mapa. A ver. Vale, lo más cercano es el carromato. Vamos al carromato.
Greetings. My caravan goes through all the... So, where would you like to go?
¿Dónde queremos ir? A Kitmet, ¿no? Creo que queremos ir.
Thank you, but I'll continue on foot.
Claro, es que como no se ve el mapa, tengo que saberme el nombre. Era Kimet, vale. Ya por si acaso, para no liarla.
Greetings. My caravan... So?
A Kimet.
To Hikmet, please.
Vale, ya estamos en Kimet. Y a ver, ahora, ¿qué hay que hacer? Aquí tenemos la misión esta secundaria. Encontrar a los rebeldes. Y aquí encontrar a este hombre. Vamos a ir a por los rebeldes, que los tenemos más aquí cerca. Y de hecho, igual lo podemos viajar... Ah, bueno, no, hasta la ciudad no podemos... Tendríamos que viajar en hoguera, ¿no? De hoguera en hoguera sí que nos deja. Claro, el carro... Es que cada viaje tiene su peculiaridad. Lo más directo creo que es la hoguera. Lo que te deja más cerca. Y el carro te cuesta 10 céntimos. O sea, en realidad es lo peor. Te cuesta 10 céntimos y es lo peor. Lo único que... Igual te lleva... Igual lo bueno del carro es que te lleva a sitios que no has descubierto todavía, ¿no? Y el otro tienes que haber descubierto el sitio. Puede ser... ¿Y este hombre? Se levanta... Este creo que es parte de la misión de antes. Eso se levanta, pero no nos dice nada. Vale, vamos a ir para allá. ¿Esto para ir a dónde? Vale, o sea, esto es para ir a cualquier lado. Vale, por aquí antes había bichos. Y empieza la musiquita también de combate. No, de momento no hay nada. Al ciervo no lo voy a matar porque no da nada, no da loot. Realmente matarlo. Polín. Ah, mira, aquí tenemos un campamento. Esto lo tenemos que ir desbloqueando. Aquí en esta región ya tenemos todos los campamentos establecidos. Va. Y aquí van a estar los rebeldes, ¿no? Coño, los rebeldes. Los rebeldes no sé, pero los lobos sí que están. Los rebeldes están muertos, se los han cargado los lobos. Mierda, me ha roto el hechizo. Ya está. Vale, vamos. De una patada. Con la patada voladora. Lo he matado. Bezoar. Cuello con ello. Me temo que este viaje será el último que haga. Hemos sido muy precavidos. Incluso nos hemos comido la comida fría todas las noches porque encender la fogata era demasiado peligroso. Aún así me siento como si nos estuvieran observando.
He was in the caravan, but whoever attacked him decided to drag him here and feed him to the wild beasts.
A message for other merchants, no doubt. One must admit, it's an effective deterrent.
Ah, mira, belladona no habíamos cogido. La belladona no sé si es para hacer algún veneno o algún somnífero, me suena. Vale, entonces los rebeldes... Ah, los rebeldes están aquí, están más arriba. Coño. Y más arriba... este bicho... Ya como...